So less than 10 years ago, we got Ford v Ferrari. This year, 2023, we're getting Ferrari. Kind of seems like we're getting different points of view of a similar story, but what we can do, just go along for the ride. See what I did there. Ferrari is directed by Michael Mann and stars Adam Driver, Penelope Cruz, Patrick Dempsey, and Shailene Woodley. And here, the Ferrari company, ran by Enzo Ferrari, is beginning to go bankrupt, and it's up to them to find a way through their leader, who has a very complicated personal life, to get themselves back into the driving game and back as the top competitor on both the racetrack and car sales. Not gonna lie, Ferrari has me really hyped. Like, I got ready to see this movie. I was really excited because I love cars, I love Ferrari, I love this era. There's just a lot going for it. I love a lot of the actors in it. But at the same time, I was aware. I was like, this is something we've seen a lot before. It clearly is Oscar bait. But hey, it can come around Christmas, and it was fun to go check out. And I did. And I gotta say, it's pretty damn good. Ferrari is a surprisingly good movie for what it is, and it succeeds in most of what it tries to do, and gives you a pretty good story for something that's already pretty, been done a lot. We've seen this a lot of times before, but this movie does give enough of an original spin and enough of a good enough story to justify the means. This movie does do tricks and things to keep you engaged as well, which helps a lot, and also has a very investing story, which again keeps you hooked, and that helps out a lot too. And I gotta say, one of the main things that really killed in this movie was genuinely just the era and how they recaptured that. There really is a good vibe for that 50s, 60s Italy. It's just really a good vibe. The way they reconstructed the world with the costumes and the cars and the way the sets are designed and the music, they captured that perfectly. The culture, it's very well done in here, and I love a lot of the intercutting that's done in this movie too, which is for good dramatic effect of blending different things happening at once. Really well done stuff, and Michael Mann's the director here, so you know this movie's gonna be well directed. He directs the hell out of pretty much anything, and he always brings a very original spin, which he does here too. I think he does bring something new to car driving sequences, but not necessarily a whole lot, which is kind of disappointing considering, like I said, it's Michael Mann. But he gets shit out of the actors really well. He really gets them to get some performances, particularly Shailene Woodley, who has a supporting role in here as Adam Driver's lover. I think she really is a scene stealer. Speaking of Shailene Woodley, she's had a heck of a year because she's been in Dumb Money, To Catch a Killer, and now this, all in 2023, and turned in 3 solid performances, no matter how the movies actually did. Adam Driver's pretty much unrecognizable in all the makeup and stuff here, and here is Enzo Ferrari, and gives a great performance. He doesn't go over the top despite the fact it's on the paper in a way where he could, which I really respected and loved. Penelope Cruz plays his wife, and she's also very good. Matter of fact, despite the fact that Adam Driver won't get nominated, and I think it'd be kind of cool to see if he did, but Penelope Cruz is possibly going to get a nomination. She could still sneak in. A lot of people in here deserve a lot more respect. Cinematography was good. There are some negatives to be had in here. This movie is kind of generic. It kind of goes by the numbers of a lot of stuff you've seen before, which was a detractor for me. There's a lot of stuff in here. I was just kind of like, okay, we've seen that before. It does seem like the movie drags a little bit too in the second act, and there's some CGI in here that is very noticeable. That just, it's not quite blending with the actual shots, but other than that, this movie's really great. The cinematography is good. The score is great. This movie's really fun. I think it really gives you the vibe, too, of you understanding where these guys are coming from and what he's working for. And it's good at framing different characters where you get different emotions and you get kind of where everyone's coming from, but there's still some people doing some stuff, and you're like, that's a messed up industry. And that's one of the reasons I really love this movie. Did a good job with that, and the characters were very well developed. I'm going to say Ferrari's something to check out around this time of year. Really brought what I was looking for, and it's just something that can entertain you in a way that feels like a movie, and I love that. This movie was entertaining, got my blood pumping in several sequences, and it really builds a good story. It keeps it going all the way through, like I said, and it's something I really appreciated. I think you should see it in theaters. I'm going to give Ferrari a 7 out of 10. So thank you guys really so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all next time.